This is McLean Bankley with Fair Trading Technology. Today we're going to go over the difference between MetaTrader's order-based system and Dukascopy's position-based system. Recently there have been a lot of inquiries asking if the difference in the two would make a hedging system ineffective, and the answer is no. The order-based system and the position-based system just show different ways of displaying the same thing. When you're both long and short in a currency, you are essentially flat. The position-based way of displaying it shows you as flat. The order-based way shows a hedge, but it's flat nonetheless. So we're going to kind of go over this today, and hopefully everybody will have a better understanding of it. In this first chart here, we just have the balances. We have a MetaTrader 4 balance of $50,000, and the equity is $50,000 as well. The account is flat. The same balance and equity will be reflected in the Dukascopy account, $50,000 and $50,000. Now, assuming price is at 3,700 here on the chart, let's say you decide to go long. At this point, your balance is $50,000, your equity is $50,000. We're going to assume no spread here for ease of calculation. All right. Now, price moves against you 50 pips, and you decide to hedge the position. So, in your MetaTrader account, you will show long one lot Euro US dollar at 3,700, and short one lot Euro US dollar at 3,650. In this scenario, your balance will still be $50,000, but your equity will be $49,500 because of the 50 pip drawdown on one standard lot. All right, now price goes and heads and moves down to 3,600, and you decide to remove that long hedge. So, at the current rate, you will essentially be short at 3,650. Price currently at 3,600. So your balance will be 49,000, and your equity will be 49,500. The $1,000 is removed because of the 100 pip loss from the long position, and $500 in equity is added because of the 50 pip move that is now in favor of your short at 3,650. Now, price moves down to 3,550, and you decide to close the position altogether. You have 100 pip gain from 3,650 to 3,550, and now your balance will show $50,000 and your equity $50,000 as well. Now let's go over the Dukascopy side of this. The first chart is exactly the same. You decide to go long one lot Euro US dollar at 3,700. Your balance will show as $50,000, and your equity will naturally be $50,000 as well. Again, assuming no spread for ease of calculation. Now, you decide to go short one lot at 3,650 to hedge your long position. In a position-based system, an equal order of the opposite trade will close it. So now you're essentially flat in your Dukascopy account. In this scenario, your balance is 49,500 and your equity is 49,500 because you are flat. Now, price goes to 3,600. If you think back to the MetaTrader chart, you'll notice this is the point where we took off the long hedge. So in the Dukascopy account, you will see a short position at 3,600 because when you close a buy, you essentially sell. So when you close the buy from 3,700, you will be short now at 3,600. In this scenario, your balance is 49,500 and your equity is 49,500. Now we're back to the last slide from the MetaTrader chart, and we're showing it from the Dukascopy side. Now is the time on the last chart that we saw on the MetaTrader side that you decide to go ahead and close out your position. On the MetaTrader side, you were up 100 pips on this trade. On the Dukascopy side, you're up 50 pips because this is the point at which you chose to take off your long hedge. So, when you close your short from 3,600 at 3,550, you are plus $500. And if you look back at the previous chart, your balance is 49,500 and your equity is 49,500. When you close the position, you go flat once again in both accounts, and your equity is $50,000 and your balance is $50,000, thus matching up with the Dukas copy, or the MetaTrader account. The last slide here, we go ahead and go through the steps again. The thing to note is that while your balance reflects differently, equity is always the same. Equity is the true measure of an account's health, but it's also what your available margin is based on. So nothing changes as far as